So it's 9 o'clock. I've just finished kit pratting. I thought I'd try and give you a quick whip through of the kit that I'm going to take for the Berlin Wall 100. It's going to be really quick. I'm going to have to do it with the camera held like this, so I don't have anyone here, no camera person, so bear with me. I'm going to try and do this in a couple of takes and show you the main things that I've got. Let's go over here to begin with. Let's start with the main race day kit. So what I'm going to use for my t-shirt, I have got this lightweight Nedao t-shirt. It's super thin, really lightweight technical t-shirt. It's lovely, Featherlite. It's going to be hot tomorrow, so I'm going to start in that. I've got more t-shirts in my bags. I'm going to be using the CimAlp shorts that I ran. CimAlp AOSTE, these are brilliant. Built-in belt, lots of storage, super comfortable. Ran along the Danube in those. Race number is pinned to the shorts, not to the t-shirt. That's a pro trick. If you're going to be changing t-shirt a lot, you don't want to be fiddling around with your race number when you're tired, so you can swap the t-shirt easily. Underneath that, I'm going to have a pair of CXP Endurance pants, basically, boxer briefs. These are super comfortable, seamless, really good for anti-chafe. On top of that, because that's the way I like to run, I'm going to be wearing also these Win shorts, these Win trail shorts. They've got more pocket space, that's why. They've got some really good zip pockets that I'm going to be able to slip my phone into and other bits and pieces. It will mean that I'm a bit warm, but I don't mind that. That's just going to be dead handy for storage. I'm going to start out wearing my tried and trusted Under Armour base layers. These are cheap as you like. Under Armour heat gear base layer tops. They're super smooth, super shiny. I've been wearing them for years and years, the same two. No chafing, good for the nipples. It's going to be hot, but I do like a base layer. I've got some Win toe socks, going to be giving those a go to try and help out with my little pinky toe problems. That'll be the first time I've ever raced in a pair of these. I have trained in them, they seem to help, and provided I can get my toes in them once my toes are taped tomorrow morning, those are what I'm going to wear. I'm hoping they might be a bit of an ace in the hole when it comes to fixing that angry toe-on-toe aggression problem that I've got. I'm going to be wearing my kick it in the dick cap. Always, I've got my Tifosi Swick sunglasses. £30 these are, super cheap. Really like them, super comfortable. And yeah, don't mind if they get busted and lost, which is great. As ever, I'm going to have the naked running belt as well for a bit of extra storage, although I might not need that. I've got a couple of buffs, wipe away the sweat, battery pack with an extra sort of charging cable. I've got this tiny Montane packable jacket. It's a Pertex jacket that I wore for the Comrades. I'll put the name of it up on screen or in the caption below, but this, look, it packs right down. It might rain tomorrow in the afternoon, so this one will just go in my backpack for just in case. I have got two things that are quite special to me. I have a bracelet that was bought for me for my Father's Day from my wife and my son, and it's got our little initials and script on the back, and that's just to remind me of those guys. They're not here. And I've also got this. I like to carry something from one race to the next. This was given to me by Ted, who was out at the Comrades. He bought this, handed one to me. I ran the Comrades wearing one of these, so this is going to be my lucky trinkets for the race. They'll be attached to my wrist or to my bag. So what else we got here? I've got the backpack. I've got a small Adidas Terrex. I think it's a 15-litre pack, but it's actually quite small and compact. I wore this for the Berlin 100 last year, and it's pretty good. It's got a built-in whistle. It will hold hard flasks and soft flasks equally well without bounce, so that's really good. I really like the fastenings. They're nice and easy to control. It's got a bit more structure than the Salomon skin vests, and that's really why I like it. There's also a bit of waterproofing on the backpack, so I'm going to go nice and light, so I don't mind. I'm going to try not to put too much kit in it, so I don't mind if the bag's a little bit heavier. It's nice and adjustable. Got big wide shoulder straps here as well, which really helps in terms of that kind of feel and the fit. And that is pretty much that when it comes to the kit. Oh, I've got a few obligatory items: safety blanket, little Salomon fold down plastic cup for drinking my juices and my teas and my stuff at the race at the aid stations. And then, if you can see down here, I've got 3 drop bags for each of the aid stations, then an end bag. So in each of these bags, basically, I have a whole change of kit. I've got top, base layer, socks, no shorts actually, I've just left that, but tops, base layer, socks. I'm gonna have shoes in there. I'm gonna have my fuel replacements. I've got some wet wipes, some other bits and pieces, and that is gonna be for me to change at, I think, talking about maybe 40 or 50 miles and then maybe about 60 odd miles. The shoes that I've gone for in drop bag 2, I'm gonna have the Saucony Endorphin Speed. So that would be deep into the race. And then further on at like 100Ks, I've got the option of switching up to the On Cloudmonster 2. When it comes to bag drop 3, that's the one where we're going to be, we're going to serious. I've also got some tea bags, which will hopefully help me out if I need to. I've also got some Lifesystems Expedition Mozzie spray, because we're going to go into the night, and I think we're going to be running through some forest and stuff. So last year I got a bit eaten, and I don't want to have to worry about that, so I'll put that on. That reminds me, talking of Mozzie spray and putting things on that you don't have to worry about, let's whip through over here to the bathroom. And what I have here, I have all the things that I use to make sure that things don't rub and I don't get burnt. So I've got the usual 2-ton Sportsshield. This is killer anti-chafe, absolutely bang on. Use it once, tends to last the whole day, but that would probably go into bag drop 3 for later in the night, maybe 2 for a reapply. P20 Suncream, apply it once, tends to last the whole day. Going to need that through the sun. I might put that, once I put it on tomorrow, I might put that also into bag drop 2. I've got some 2-tons Blister Shield. You powder that on your feet. It's like a super talc that puts a seal around the bottom of the feet to let moisture out, but not let moisture in. That's really handy. I'm also going to pack my toothbrush and toothpaste somehow for brushing my teeth, because that is also a killer. There's a point at which along the aid stations you want to have that kind of refresh. It really helps to kind of just clean up the palate, makes you feel fresh. So I'll do like a complete change. I'll wet wipe myself down, brush my teeth, and try and send myself out as a new runner. Now, the other thing that I've got here set up down here, if I could show you here on my little table, let's move that out a bit. This is my toe kit. So as you know, if you watch the channel, I have some problems with my little toes going haywire. So what I'm going to do here is do what I did on the Danube and what I've done ever since. I tape my toes and I put a bit of gauze and stuff in between to try and soften it and protect them. So gauze, a couple of different types of tape, another bit of gauze here. I've got some alcohol wipes for cleaning, and I have got a knife for cutting. I've also got here in a bag that will go into my race pack some blister plasters. I have got some painkillers and some other plasters and bits and pieces that are like that. This kit here will go into a bag in one of the drop bags, probably drop bag 2, I'd imagine, or 3, I don't know. Yeah, probably 2, halfway, so that if I need to tend to them again, I can. And then if I need to carry them after that, I'll put them in my race pack. And that is pretty much it. Other bits and pieces, I guess, when it comes to tech, where's it gone? I've lost it. I'm gonna take my, it's over here. I am gonna take this bad boy, my little Insta360 Go 3. I'll record with that for some of it. That's really good. It comes out and I can sort of attach it onto this medallion sort of thing, which I'll wear here, and it gives a different point of view. I've also got the RS1, which is much better because it lasts longer, but it's heavy. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick that in the drop bag and bring it later on, so I won't use it first up. But that's that. I'll take some battery packs. I've got some cables. I've got my phone, and yeah, that is basically that. That is my kit for the Berlin Wall 100 miler. That's a real whistle stop. Haven't gone into too many details about the specifics about the product, but I will put links in a list below so you can see exactly what those products are. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments. It's getting pretty late. I'm pretty tired. Got to be up to race at, probably gonna be out of bed at 3:30 to eat my breakfast, which, by the way, it's going to be a couple of pastries and an avocado and some salmon. But yeah, anyway, I better get to bed. But I hope that's been useful. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, hope to see you again soon. Happy running, people.